And it helps if I turn off the overlay.
Oh, Tom.
I know, Tom. One job. Anyway, guys, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to the Easy Level Up Videocast, episode 16.
Wow.
We're getting to a point when we're not going to be able to put fingers up or anything like that anymore. There's just going to be too many episodes.
We've done well. We're doing well, Tom.
We're super well. I'm enjoying it so far. And now we're live. We did what?
We are.
Third episode live? Second episode live?
Yeah, I think it is.
Third
is
definitely.
third. Yep.
Third. So yeah, we're enjoying it. We're having some fun. But yeah, all is good apart from when I just don't unclick an overlay.
It's good. It added to the suspense, but I was sitting there smiling like, oh, my face hasn't come up yet.
Oh dear. But as always, guys, I am Tom Mosley. I am one of your hosts. My Instagram handle is down below me. I am the Tattooed Gamer. And as always, I am joined by the wonderful Hannah Dethridge. How are you, Hannah?
Hello. I'm good. I'm really good. And my Instagram handle is @RedGeekGirl, which is there. I'm really well though, Tom. Are you okay?
I'm not too bad. I realised as I sat down like a minute before the stream, I was like, right, I'm ready. I haven't got a drink. So I like ran downstairs, ran back upstairs, and I was like, I'm so out of breath. I'm so unfit.
You like doing that? You like cheating like the system and being all into danger and stuff, I've noticed. 30 seconds to go and you're like, right, I'm just going to pop outside. And I'm like, no, Tom.
Why not? Why not? But we are not here to talk about me, Hannah.
No, sorry.
Am I living life on the danger line? I've completely ruined that phrase because I completely forgot what it was meant to be.
Living life on the danger line.
On the danger line. Hell is yeah. Welcome to the danger zone. Can you name the film? Anyway, why are we here, Hannah?
We are here, Tom, because we are going to be talking about all things PC gaming today, including some epic battle royales, including one little battle royale in particular, which is Fall Guys. So we're going to be talking about Fall Guys, talking about battle royales, and talking about gaming on Windows.
Awesome sauce. Lots of sauce. But we do have plenty of people in chat across all three of our platforms. So if you are unaware or watching back on VOD, we are streaming on Facebook Zone, on Facebook from Expert Zone. God, I'm doing well this morning.
Facebook Zone's good. Let's zone it all. Facebook Zone, Twitch Zone, YouTube Zone.
There you go. You've got it. So yeah, if you are watching on demand and you haven't seen us live, make sure you give us a like, give us a follow, or subscribe on YouTube. And you'll be notified whenever we go live, and hit that little bell. That'll be greatly appreciated. But yeah, we have got people in chats. We've got Chronicos, I think that is on YouTube, saying he was first in chat. Well, good afternoon to you, sir. Joseph Shelley over on the old Facebooks. Games Guru on Twitch, good afternoon. Paul Thomas has joined going, woo, I don't even know what I'm tuning in for, but I'm here to watch. Paul, you're about to find out. And if Hannah hasn't already explained, we are here to talk Battle Royales, gaming on Windows, and Fall Guys, which is the new release. So you've got loads of people in chat. Thank you for joining us. We know it's a Monday afternoon, but if you're on your lunch breaks or just chilling at home, I very much appreciate you joining us.
Indeed. Hi to George Leon as well. He's just popped in. Hi,
hello. We will be bringing your comments into the screen, guys. So if you have any questions or just generally funny quips that you want to share with us, make sure you do it. And one of our guests is in charge today on putting these comments in. And talking of guests, Hannah, who do we have?
Let me introduce our guests today, Tom, and I will do that right now. Then I've got some words. So, first up, we have the alluring Adam Schofield. Come on down.
Here he is.
Alluring.
Okay, I'll go with that. Sweet.
Are you well, alluring Adam?
I'm very well. I'm no longer boiling as I was last week. I'm no longer living in an oven, so that is always good.
But you're still wearing a really thick jacket.
It's not that thick, but it's it's considerably better. Like the fact that I'm even able to wear this week is testament to just general heat
to the weather.
So yeah, it's been fun.
Very true. Hello.
Hi, Adam.
Hello.
Okay, so that's Adam, everyone, and our second guest is the gracious Ger Lynch.
Here he is.
Come on down.
We are stretching these intros every week.
Oh, there's not many words that begin with G that are descriptive, Ger.
I wrote down 3 different words for Adam. You could have gone with adorable, admirable, ad hoc. You could have gone with all those ones.
Time.
Ad hoc's Adam Schofield.
I went with alluring.
Salvatore on Twitch is glad you're here, mate. He's glad you're here,
Woo, it's Ger. The
What's
legend that is Ger. That's nice.
Well, there were legends told, but they weren't all complimentary.
Yeah, legendary status doesn't always come from good things, guys.
There's such thing as, what do they call it? I don't know the word anymore.
Publicity, not all publicity is good publicity.
There was a name for it. I can't remember what it was. It doesn't matter.
Okay, never mind.
Is it Friday?
Are you okay, Ger?
I'm good. I've had a busy morning of looking at Excel spreadsheets, which it has made my brain go.
What living the rock and roll lifestyle.
I wish I could party like you could, Ger.
Off the hook here. We've been drinking water and tea and more water.
Caffeine.
Getting in your V lookups.
There was some shading of cells. I don't know what's called, but
formulas.
Tables.
No,
guys, Jay, you've got to stop. You've got to stop. I can't cope with it anymore.
I'm so glad that this is at this point today. I needed this. You
know what? I'm the same. Actually, I needed this. It's been one of those days. So.
It's only 2:00 on a Monday, guys. You've got all week left.
Been a Monday, lads.
Busy,
been a Monday.
But it's so nice that you guys look forward to the videocast, though. That's so lovely.
It's because we always look forward to it. And I want to give you guys a chance to self-promote because me and Hannah have shouted it out. So I want to give you guys a quick chance to shout out your Instagram handles and what you're currently talking about on your pages.
Cool. Might as well. Mine is at AJ Tech Geek, which you can see just here, just in this little sweet box here. And yeah, I just post whatever on mine, to be honest. Quick little plug for the YouTube channel. You might have seen that we did some Microsoft 365 last week. If you want to check that out, running on different devices. It is a weird experience being a Windows guy and having to actively create a video for 365 on Mac. That's just weird. So if you want to check that out, head to the YouTube
channel.
Video
though, mate. Good video.
It is a good video.
Thank you very much. That's very much appreciated. And yes, Ger. Yes, I'll pass to you, Ger, if that's cool.
So, I was just doing we got hand actions now for the YouTube channel. All things Microsoft.
Is that actually a thing?
Let's face it.
Isn't that
our acronym is a bank machine.
It is a bank machine. Oh no, we've made a terrible mistake.
You can tell that this videocast is going to go on for 1 hour and 45 minutes today.
Shouldn't have
why I've got a drink with me. So
yeah,
he's drinking Coke, a cola, and water.
So we're living the high life, guys. We're living the high life.
I know, right?
But anyway,
I'm this guy. I'm Xbox Custom on Instagram, and I'm posting. This week I've posted 3 new customs that are lean-tos, the OG Xbox, and one of them, the latest one I put up, is a lean-to OG Xbox with a hint of the original 360 on it as well. So it's very nice. My personal favorite.
Really cool.
I'll have to have a ganders.
Also,
I'll have to lean over there.
Lean over there. Also, check out the YouTube channel. It's really good. All things Microsoft. We're over 500 subscribers now. We're very happy about that.
Awesome sauce.
Daggercast has said automatic time machine, which is pretty cool.
All things matter.
There we go.
I mean, we can keep going.
We could keep going. But anyway, Hannah, we always start videocasts. We're trying to get to know our guests a little bit better. And we know we've had Ger and we've had Adam on before. We're always here. But we always like some quick fire questions from you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Sometimes, as we've always said, some are great, some are just interesting.
Yeah.
And I want no jokes.
Okay, but they all come from my brain, each and every single 5 of them, because there are 5.
Every single
from my brain. So it's time, everybody, for quick fire questions. Okay. Okay, so let's go with Ger, Adam, Tom, then me. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, question number 1. Racing in a car or on a motorbike?
Are we talking in games here?
It's all in games. This is the whole thing in games.
And we are off. In a car, because it's just safer. Unless it's GTA, in which case I like to see the man getting propelled into the future.
I'll say car as well, although I did go down memory lane last week on Level Up with MX Unleashed, and I figured out what game it was that I played when I was younger, which I think was MX 2002. It was the one that was named with Ricky Carmichael, and it had this awesome like freestyle section where you had to do like tricks over school buses and all sorts. It was awesome. So that
you always do that voiceover, can you?
Otherwise, car. Normally, car.
Can you always do that voiceover?
With Ricky Carmichael.
MX 2002 with Ricky Carmichael.
But honestly, if you haven't watched last week's Easy Level Up stream with Rich and Adam, Adam has the most amazing voiceover voice when he was talking through like the Games of Gold titles, and I was like, "Man, I think you've missed your calling somewhere along the line. You can nail it."
I don't know what you're talking about, Tom. This is perfectly my voice. This is my voice every day which I speak. I go downstairs, I make myself a coffee. And,
oh dear. Good times.
Make sure there's 2 spoonfuls on it, not 1. Continue.
Oh my God.
Get me off
I
now.
could just listen to that all day. I am generally car. Probably 90% of the time I'll drive in a car, and I think that's really stemmed from like the Forza Motorsport series and the Forza Horizon series, is that there isn't yet the option of motorbikes. I think Playground, if you're listening, for the next Horizon game, let's include bikes. That'd be awesome.
Pedal bikes.
Just pedal bikes in Horizon.
Like Flintstones cars. Well, that's 3 votes for car. Mine is a bike. I think you get way better handling on a motorbike than you do a car. So I always prefer to race on a bike.
Until you fall off.
But you just don't. You just hold on to life.
Just hold on.
Okay.
I'm just going to highlight the best option here, which is a horse.
100%.
Yeah. Well done, David.
Daggercast nailed it on the head. But guys, please put in chat your answer to these quick fire questions as well. We'd like to get to know you guys a little bit better, and then maybe ridicule you about your choices at a future date.
More than likely.
Okay, at a future date. Question number 2. Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport?
That's easy.
Horizon.
Yep. Horizon.
And
there we go. That was an easy one.
We got through in one hit.
Horizon. The soundtrack of Forza Horizon is amazing. Just to put
love
out
that
there.
game. It's my one of my favorite games.
Everyone.
And sometimes I forget what it's like, and then I turn it on my Xbox, and the music starts, and I love the intro for the new Horizon. I just sit there and listen to it. We used to have meetups.
I really like 3. I really like Forza Horizon 3, and the soundtrack for 3 is awesome.
I made the mistake once of putting the soundtrack on Spotify from Horizon 3 on while I was actually driving in real life.
Oh God, no!
It did not help the urge to want to just like tear around Britain.
Pedal to the metal.
It was interesting. It was interesting.
Okay, we're halfway there, guys.
Cool.
Question number 3. What is your favourite stealthy activity? Pickpocketing or lockpicking?
Oh, pickpocketing, lockpick, it's boring. Pickpocketing's got a bit of danger to it.
A bit of danger.
This is going to sound weird, but I'm more of a lockpicking one. Because normally in games, they make lockpicking into like mini games and stuff, and I find that quite addictive. Pickpocketing is normally just crawling around.
Thief.
Oh, I'm sorry, mister.
Hey,
Can you imagine like
skill.
third person camera, like someone standing in the corner. It's like, oh, what's that guy doing? Oh, nothing. I can't even see him. As stealth as 100, and he's just like,
yes, that's great.
I am definitely lockpicking. And sure, if you say there's no danger in lockpicking, then you don't know the stress of your lockpick breaking when you're trying to do an expert lock in Skyrim.
oh yeah.
100. Oh my God, 100%.
This is where I win. You're trying to pick a lock. I've stolen the keys, mate. I'm already in.
Can we include the computers in Fallout as well?
Yes, hacking terminals.
Yeah.
Because,
So hacking is lockpicking now, is it? Let's tell all the hackers that. Let's see how they react to it.
I'm not sure if we should even highlight that comment, but the fact that lockpicking, more useful in real life. What are you doing, Daggercast?
There's more questions here, isn't there? There's more questions to this now.
Criminal activities. I am the same as the majority of everybody. on the stream because lockpicking for me is, I just really enjoy it, and I really like the sound. The sound is so satisfying when it's like, and you get it, and you're like, yes, and then you see what's in there, and you're like, oh, really? Is that it? Never mind, because I am now a master lockpicker, so it's okay.
Can I just say, we have a lot of viewers in today who just know how to do lockpicking, apparently. What have we uncovered here? Like,
we're all master criminals. They're all master criminals.
There's so many games that include lockpicking there, and not as many that include pickpocketing. I think I'd say that.
Which is why it's better, because it's niche. And niche is cooler. I was pickpocketing before I went mainstream.
Oh, dear.
Okay, question number 4. We'll get there. Question number 4. Would you prefer to bribe or fight your way out of a predicament with
Easy
law?
Question.
You were an ass, Tom. Back off.
I'm ready.
Imagine you've just done some pickpocketing.
It's been a while since I've actually played a game on a level up stream, but the last game I played, anyone who saw that will know that my way of getting out of situations is to swing for the fences while running. So I'm fighting my way out of it.
I can imagine you just running through a field going...
Running through a field screaming, bing, bala, 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 bing, run. Yeah. I may fight my way out.
Awesome.
I'll go with... I don't know why, but by default, I often try and talk my way out stuff because I think mind blank. What is it? Outer Worlds is probably a good example of that, where you need skill sets and stuff to get yourself out of situations talking wise, and I find that quite satisfying. So yeah, that's a big one for me. So probably that.
No, fair enough. I am bribe 100%. If I can talk or bribe my way through a conversation, a conflict, that is the option. Yeah, definitely bribe.
I am the same. I concur with the majority again. However, I should have put on there run away, because mine would probably be neither and just to run, panic and run. However, if I have the capability of speech and I can and charisma and I can talk my way out of it, then yeah, that's the dream.
You asked us a question. You gave us 2 basic answers, and when I got back around to you, you had added so much more context to your answer.
Here he is.
I'm going to use charisma and wiggle my way out of this trouble. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Trevor, Franklin, or Michael?
What?
Ooh.
Trevor.
Oh,
Trevor.
I always like Franklin. Mainly because he had the best car. So and the best house as well, actually.
I am Michael. I like the story arc. I like his story and the things he has to go through. And yeah, I definitely pick Michael.
Trevor for me. Every day of the week. Trevor. Love Trevor. Love driving a truck and just being a bit crazy. It's great. But there are 5 quick fire questions for today. I hope you enjoyed them.
That was quick firing.
Quick firing.
Cool whip.
Cool whip. So hopefully you've learned a little bit more about us and our gaming habits and which characters we like and what cars we like to drive, or bikes in Hannah's case. But we've now found out a little bit about us. So I think, what is Ger doing?
So I'm
It's gone wrong.
I'm
gone wrong.
Oh, he's
I'm trying to hack by lock picking because they're the same thing apparently.
But we are here to talk, as Hannah said at the beginning, around gaming on Windows, PC gaming, and primarily battle royales. And the main reason for battle royales is that unless you've been kind of sleeping under a rock for the last couple of weeks, we have had a new style of battle royale release a couple of weeks ago called Fall Guys. Now, Ger is sniggering, and we're all staring at Ger because he only heard of Fall Guys on Friday.
Wow. How many days
I was
ago was
busy
that?
last week, and someone said, there's a new battle royale called Fall Guys, and I went, isn't that hyperspace? And they went, no, it's a different one. It's called Fall Guys. Like, So
we are going to be talking all things. We're going to start with kind of PC gaming in general. We're going to come into battle royales, and then we're going to talk for as long as we possibly can within the time limit around Fall Guys. And we're going to get Ger playing, and because he says he thinks he could be pretty good at it.
I've already downloaded it while we're waiting to come on.
Yes.
There we go. So I think that is. We will see how well Ger does at throughout the week, and we will keep you guys up to date with what's going on with there. But when it comes to PC gaming, we'll do same order. So we'll go Ger, Adam, then we'll jump to Hannah, and then we'll come to myself. What proportion split would you say you're playing your PC compared to console? Is it the same? Is it more or less? Where's your gaming habits lie?
Who's first?
Ger.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
It is.
It's less than 1% PC.
Yeah.
Bulk console, Football Manager, which I'd forgotten was a PC game because I don't consider it a PC game. I just play it on a PC. So my laptop's connected to my TV, and I use my controller, so I forget. I just don't even think about it.
You trick your brain into thinking it's console. Correct.
But technically, I play PES on a PC as well. Not technically, I do, but it's connected to my TV again. But I use my Xbox controller, so it's probably actually. Yes, I'm tired of that now. Actually, 1%
PC, despite the fact that you play Football Manager.
As I've been saying
PES.
As I've been saying this, I'm realizing that about 80% of the games that I play are actually bought on my PC. So yeah, about 80-20 as it turns out, and I'm not a PC gamer.
Well, you are now, Ger. You can no longer say you're not a PC gamer.
This is years of being told that PES and Football Manager aren't PC games.
They're not quintessentially PC games, but you're playing them on your PC. Therefore, you're playing your PC more.
Quintessentially, Tom.
Quintessentially.
I can say long words.
Oh, I remember when all the games I used to play were PC games, like all of them. Really back in the day, long time ago. Sorry, I remember just had a nostalgia moment.
I only played WoW. I didn't play anything else. Like all I played was my PC, and now I don't touch it. I can't remember the last time I played WoW.
It was the demo discs, the PC demo discs.
Back in the day.
Anyway,
sorry, that was sidetrack.
Sorry.
Mr. Schofield.
I'd probably say I'm about 80-20 to console, 70-30 at most. I primarily play on console, but I do have the odd games that I play on PC. So Sea of Thieves now I play primarily on PC just because I prefer it. Okay. I got used to the mouse and keyboard setup for it, and it just feels more natural, weirdly, even though I'm typically a controller person. Yep. I played Black Mesa a few months back, which is the remake of the original Half-Life, and that was really cool. Okay. Sims, of course. Whenever I feel like dabbling in a bit of Sims, I'll get that on. And yeah, that's primarily it. But as I say, mostly console, primarily for the game that I'm not going to say because everyone knows what I'm going to say. So
I downloaded The Sims the weekend because it's on sale.
Oh, there you go.
On PC, Ger?
No.
Oh,
on console. It's on EA Access as well.
It's 24 euros on the Microsoft Store.
Sims, though, I feel like if you play Sims on console, look, why? If you have the option to play it on PC, play it on PC.
Yeah.
I imagine it's so restricting having to how many sub menus must there be on a controller compared to a mouse and keyboard?
All of them.
Stupid. So,
thanks, Adam.
Ger.
So where are you, Hannah? Where's your split?
Where am I? Well, I feel like reality is slowly just losing its grasp on me, to be honest, Tom. I just feel like I don't know what's happening right now. I am probably 10%, 15% PC gaming. Okay. I've been playing Fall Guys recently. It's any game that someone's like, "Oh, check this out on Steam," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'll dabble, I'll play it." But my heart lies with console, and I just love sitting on the sofa and playing whatever amazing open world game I get to play. The only other game that I really like playing on PC is Jackbox Party Pack, because if I play it, I'll stream it. So it's just having that accessibility there to be able to do that. So yeah, majority console
now.
What?
I think I got about 3 of them now.
There's 6, I think. 6 party packs.
Wow,
6.
So I'm just going to put in a comment from Paul. I'm his new favorite.
You're my new favorite.
I'm gonna quote that. I'll put it on my wall. This gap here will say Black
like
Mesa, Mr. Schofield, you're now my new favourite. I'll get it.
Gonna
Not like I drew a picture of you or anything. Don't worry about it.
He's going to screenshot that comment and blow it up onto a picture and get it framed on the wall.
Exactly
Is that what you're going to do?
This is new team's background.
It's in your back.
Yeah. Rhino, before Tom says here's one, I'm going to throw a spanner in the works and say I'm just going to go take this off and then change my shirt because I forgot I'm wearing a shirt that I can't wear on stream. So I will be back.
Oh,
Okay,
see what I
Adam.
mean about reality?
Continue.
Can we all go? Can I?
Let me remove Adam for a minute. Yeah, we'll just come back later. It's fine. It's fine.
Wow.
While Adam is off gallivanting and getting changed, don't you just love live stream? I am similar to Adam, actually. I'm probably about an 80-20 split to console.
No.
I used to probably about 50. I've switched more to playing console again, so I'm back to 80-20.
Well, you're also back in our visuals because you'd left then for a second and me and Ger panicked.
Did I?
There,
yeah.
Did I go a bit funny?
Here he is.
Here he's back.
Sorry,
he's back.
that it got really, really hot, and then I was like, I'll just take it off, and then suddenly remembered what I was wearing. I'm like, I gotta get changed. We're live,
Always
folks.
come prepared, Adam. Always come prepared.
I was just saying, Adam. I don't know if you guys actually heard me.
We
if
didn't
I've
get a word of that,
disappeared.
Tom.
Okay, cool. I am an 80-20 split to console. Similar to Adam, I used to probably be more 50-50 with certain titles. But yeah, I've switched more now to more console playing than I do PC. But still, I still play a couple of games on PC, which is all good, which is why we're here talking today about the one title we've pretty much all been playing and Ger's downloaded. But very quickly, what was the last game you guys played on PC?
Football Manager.
Football Manager for Ger?
Yeah, Friday.
It was probably Sea of Thieves, actually, on stream. So,
Here we are.
well, actually,
Fall
no,
Guys.
tell a lie. I've done a bit of Fall Guys on PC as well. So.
Fall Guys for me as well. Fall Guys was the last game I played on PC.
Yeah, and I am with that bandwagon as well. I am Fall Guys on PC. That's the last game that I played.
Is it funny that I don't want to be on the bandwagon, that I want to kind of start playing it when everyone else has stopped playing it?
No,
But it's
because
a multiplayer game.
you have to play
You
with
have to
people
play
who
with
are
other
playing
people.
it.
No, but like not everybody when it's not mainstream anymore. Like it's same with the Game of Thrones. It was like, oh, what, you're 4 seasons into that thing? I'll start watching that.
That's the same with me. And now I'm on the 7th season and I've got nobody to talk to about it. So don't do it, Ger. Don't be a loner.
There's a lot of people on the bandwagon. It's full. I don't like people.
But talking about battle royales, because that's how kind of Fall Guys has been pegged. It's been pegged as a battle royale. You have to be the last person standing or the first person to grab that crown at the ends. And so it's been pegged as a battle royale. Do you guys normally play that genre of game? Whether it's PC or console, is it a type of genre that you do enjoy?
I typically don't. I've dabbled in them. So I've played PUBG and stuff. The only ones I've really ever played was PUBG. Fortnite I never really got into. I've not played Warzone. Fall Guys is considerably different because for starters, you can't really call it a battle royale because a battle royale is like X amount of people, one round. Whereas this is several rounds and it's continuous. It is literally, as Daggercast so eloquently put earlier, it is the Keshi's Castle for gaming. That is 100%. And yeah, it is stupid fun. Whereas other battle royales, they can be very intense. And I'm not big. Pretty much the only first-person shooter, as people know, that I play is Destiny.
Is it?
And I know,
Stop
right?
going on about
it. Since when have you started playing Destiny?
Others I struggle to get into, and battle royales fall in that same category for me. I struggle to stay on it because the essence of a battle royale is that it's repeat viewing, really repeat playing. So it's the same deal every time. You just constantly trying to get better and better and better.
You are aware you're talking about battle royales, saying they're repetitive, and yet you play Destiny and grind for gear.
It's not a battle royale, Tom, is it? It's different modes, raids, dungeons.
I
Don't get me in an argument about
that.
Destiny. I will win.
I agree with Adam because I just die repeatedly and start again and die and restart and die and start and die and so on.
But Fall Guys has a
It's so
different
forth.
kind of thing to it because it's just frankly hilarious. So
Oh, I thought that I was a patient person. I thought I'd been graced with
I told you wrong. You were wrong.
With the virtue of patience. I thought that was me. And then there's two things that I've realized, two types of games that have been bestowed upon me in my life that have made me realize that I'm not patient at all. The first type is anything football related, any football game. Second one is any battle royale. And I'll tell you why, because I'm actually a really, really bad loser. Didn't realize this either. And when you die, you have to sit through the rest of the game anyway, or you have to carry on watching, or you have to just see what else happens. And I don't want to do that. And the only reason that I don't do the pro gamer move of just quitting is because I don't like real life conflict. So I have to sit there and cry and weep.
There is no real life conflict in quitting though, because if you're dead, you're dead, and then you quit and you start a new one for yourself.
You can just quit out.
You can just quit out.
What?
You don't have to stay and watch. No one cares if you're not watching.
Okay, so,
mind blown for Hannah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
once you're out, you can just quit, and then you get all your points, and then you join another game.
Well, I don't play anyway because I'm a sore loser and I'm impatient. However, Fall Guys has changed that for me because it's fun-ish.
It is a lot of fun.
Ish.
Oh, some bits make me really angry and sad, but most of it makes me happy.
Well, that's all right. It's a very, very good game, and we'll kind of come into why we love it so much in a minute. But you've all pretty much said you don't like battle royales. You don't play them.
You never asked me, Tom.
We did.
You chimed in.
With Adam. You chimed in with
I
Adam.
chimed in on that stuff, but that's. I have a pacifist award on PUBG, mate. I have a pacifist award on PUBG.
There you go. So you do play battle royales.
It's very hard to get that. It's very hard to actually not kill somebody and finish the top 3.
Yeah, to be honest, that's pretty impressive. To be fair,
I don't like them.
Not a fan.
Move on. No.
Okay. Okay. So I think I'm standing alone here. Is that if I'm not playing a big open world or RPG, I'm playing battle royales. There's something I really like about them is going into a map with up to 100 people. With Warzone, with COD, it's 150, sometimes 200s, and being that last team or last person alive. I'm very rarely that last person alive. Like, I don't win the games, but I just really, really enjoy playing them. I love the fact that you can start learning the maps and you learn the weapons, and you then got to find the right attachments to your play style. It's just kind of fast and frantic, yet methodical all at the same time. So yeah.
Do you not get angry though, Tom? Do you not get?
Oh, I get
raging?
super angry. There's not a slight dent in one of my desks.
That's quite funny. What was that card?
Your anger.
That was COD. I'm going, gut oh,
Tom. Reasons for not being good at the game: skill, or this is complete BS.
Lag. Always lag.
Always lag switch.
Lag.
But yeah, I really enjoy playing battle royales. I like the concepts. But do you think there's too many now? Do you think everyone's jumping on the bandwagon, or do you think people should keep trying to reinvent it?
I think if you make significant changes to it than other versions of it, it's different. So if you are going to say that the game we're talking about today is a battle royale, it is significantly different than other battle royales. If it's going to be bracketed as that, I agree with Adam's statement. I don't believe it is a battle royale. I think it's something different, something new. It's a party game. But if you're going to just change the aesthetics and jump on the bandwagon of, sure, you can buy this stuff and microtransactions and everything else as just a money racket, I think there's too many of that kind of stuff going on. If you can make it significantly different, brilliant.
Cool.
Innovation doesn't have to be a brand new game within this genre. It can be subtle changes within that make the game stand on their own. And I don't think they do.
That's fair enough.
Which is why I kind of like PUBG the most, because it's kind of original. It was true to itself, and then other things spawned from that.
I mean,
we won't get into the argument of what came first, when it comes to battle royales.
I know.
That's going to cause many an argument, probably in chat more so than anywhere else.
I've yet to meet a builder who can make a house and shoot people at the same time. I'm just saying that.
I just want to say, like, I've never played Fable, but for those who have, what would a Fable battle royale even look like?
Magic everywhere.
It'd be just like.
Why has nobody made a Harry Potter battle royale? That seems like an obvious battle royale with wands everywhere.
They have done like some PC games that's a battle royale that's purely magic based, but it's nothing to do with Harry Potter. It's not licensed type thing, but there is one that is only magic.
Harry Potter.
I mean, Fortnite, you build things out of thin air, so I guess that slightly counts. But...
Let me the magic
Okay, so we've worked out that you guys aren't the biggest battle royale fans, but as you've kind of said already, like Fall Guys has been dubbed as that kind of battle royale because it's loads of people going down to one. But I agree with you guys that it doesn't follow that format of one round going in. It is Takeshi's Castle in a video game. It is round based. And Hannah, you were about to say something.
Yeah, because I didn't get to say whether there was too many battle royales or anything out there because you didn't ask me. But I don't think there is. I think you just keep going. I think you should keep going. I think we should keep going, keep making them because there's so many people and communities, especially it's such a community-driven sort of style game where friends hop on and they all play the same game. And then you can, because it's so repetitive, you can drop him in and out of different ones. So if someone's playing COD and then they want to play PUBG and then they want to play Fortnite and then they want to play Fall Guys and they can just keep going from each different one. What would you call Bleeding Edge? Because that's not a battle royale. However, that's one of the most enjoyable games that's online that you have to, it's more versus, isn't it?
Yeah, I kind of say it's a player sort of character based objective game.
Yeah. Because
class based is the word I'm looking for.
Class based in terms of
so you like some games like Overwatch and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yes. Understandable.
Please continue.
I'm going to throw some stats at you guys because even though Joe only found out about this game on Friday,
I have researched since though.
You have done some research. That's all good. But I don't understand how you didn't know about this game before Friday because the game's now been out 2 weeks, and all of the stats that I'm about to shout out were after 1 week of launch. Looking at PC sales only on Steam, this has had over 2 million copies sold. And there has been 23 million hours watched on Twitch.
Holy bajingo.
There's so many people streaming it at the moment.
Thanks.
It is the game for streamers to play at the moment. Everyone's like jumping on this game because it provides so much entertainment. It's not just entertaining for the people that are playing it, but for people watching it as well. You're laughing, you're crying, you're at the game, you're laughing, crying at the actual streamer. There is just so much about this game that is just hilarious. I've seen many people get very, very angry at this game. I think, Hannah, you said earlier that you get so frustrated and angry at Fall Guys.
I do, but at the same time, if I was watching somebody else watching it, playing it, it's so entertaining. It is so entertaining, and the character composition's different, and it's just funny. It is just so humorous. But yeah, I get really angry.
I watched MM7 games playing it, and he loses the plot playing it, but he's so into it. He's like, right, next round, let's go again. And
that's what Adam was saying yesterday, that you just can't stop. You just have to keep going.
We said this morning that, I'll probably play for half an hour before we go online for this thing. And Adam went, no, you won't. Because once you start playing it, you're there all day. I can see myself swearing a lot playing this game.
You would. Yep.
But continuing to play it.
Tom, can you concur?
Not on stream, Tom. We're not streaming this game. I really like the look of it. I genuinely think I could be good at this game. I've never said that about a game, ever.
You say that. But what do you? This kind of follows on to our next question. What makes you think this would be a game you'd enjoy playing, Ger? Like, what about it do you think's really going to tie you into it?
Nobody's got a gun.
Okay,
so that's a starting point. So because I'm over, I'm done with. Yep, and that's a starting point because, as my brother once said, every game's a first-person shooter. Every game that comes out is a first-person shooter. So I'm delighted. It looks a lot of fun. Even if I don't come first, I can still qualify for the next round of it, so I can keep playing the game. I'm not in it for 5 minutes, shot in the head, and then out of the game. You know, I can keep playing it. And it looks fun. It just looks like a bit of a laugh. So if you don't take yourself too seriously, there's obviously that bit of that competitive edge to it that you want to win and do well. But if you don't take it that seriously and you're playing with your friends, this could be a lot of fun. I could waste nights playing this game with mates. Like,
100%.
Get some mates first, and then I'll play it. But that's going to be a side.
Get back to it. Get back to it.
Box party.
Adam, what is it about Fall Guys that
Tom's gone again.
keep playing it? Have I gone again?
Say that
I'm
again.
still definitely still here. Am I back again? What's going on? My PC has decided to like fans have gone nuts.
It's the lag. This is why you're not good at COD.
This is why I'm not good at
Other
COD.
aliens are available.
Adam, what is it about Fall Guys that you love? What got you started playing it? What keeps you playing it?
My mate introduced it to me. My mate, who I play at the D game with Destiny.
Do you play Destiny?
I know, right? So the guy I typically play with, because Destiny I play across consoles and I play on a little bit on PC as well. So I play on freaking everything. And one of the guys that I play with mostly said I need to get it. So I got it, started playing it for a bit, and then hours were lost. And yeah, so for a lot of the same reasons that Ger said, that the whole thing, and why as well, that it's not really a battle royale game in the typical sense. Like your typical battle royale is Hunger Games, whereas this is, as we've already said, more of a Takeshi's Castle deal. And I think if you're being introduced to it for the first time, you can get through those early stages. Like it's very accessible because the controls are so simple. It's literally just jump, dive, push, or grab even. And that's basically it. And then it's just moving around. So it's very accessible, but at the same time, you do need a fair bit of skill and luck to win it. Because as much as you could go in with no knowledge at all of the game and then potentially get through a couple rounds, but then you might lose out in the end. Or you might just go out first round and stuff. To win it does require skill and a knowledge of how the mechanics work and stuff. And like there's one at the end, for instance, there's a round called Hexagon, which is the final one of the options for the final round. And in Hexagon, you have different levels where all the flooring is made out of these hexagons, and every time one is stepped on, that drops, and so you got to move on to the next one. But when you've got like 10 people, or sometimes I've seen like 15 people on that stage at one point, you got everyone moving around. And there's an amazing video I saw on my mate sent it to me from Reddit, and someone who fell through the top floor and then fell about 5 more floors and basically got eliminated in one hit. You can rush around this whole thing, or you can like take it a slow route and try and jump across. But then if you lose that one and you go through 2 levels, you're like, oh god. And there is that, it does require luck. You do need luck to get a win, but at the same time there is that skill level that you do need to get it as well. So
I've seen some of the first to finish ones where they put these little shortcut things in place where you can jump up a level to run around, but they're deliberately designed for that risk factor.
Oh, that's slime climb as well, I think you've described, which is probably the most hated round in that game because it's so difficult. And so many times I see people do that round. There's about 40 people that start and like 8 get through because it's that hard.
Yep. It is. I've never qualified a slime climb map, but I really like the level. I like the concept of it.
Not going anywhere at the start and just waiting, and then just walk behind everybody till they're all gone and just cross the line? Have you tried that?
Because there's windmills that come and knock you out of the way and doors that just slam on you and stuff.
I'm just going to go.
It's all about just getting past that horde at the beginning. If you can get in front of the horde, you're good. If you get caught behind them, like in them's even worse. But if you're behind them, it can be quite difficult to get ahead. But
I've realised that jumping doesn't help either, because when I first started, I was just jumping, and actually it's better if you just walk along. But people just grab you. People just grab you. I was playing Match the Icons, that one, which I thought was really cool to have in there. So you like a fruit machine where you've got to match the bananas. You stand on the hexagons and the ones that aren't matched or they just fall and everyone falls to the floor. Really funny to watch because people don't understand the game mechanics of that, so they're just running around all the different squares and then the things floor. It's funny. However, I tell you what this reminds me of, and it reminds me of the game shows that I used to watch as a kid. Things like Gladiator with the big moving objects and whatever material it's made out of, it looks like the same material. And 50-50 with the gunge and how the gunge drops, it reminds me of that. And that's why I really, really like it, because it's like, when I was a kid, I wanted to go on all those game shows. I never did, but now I can play as a weird little character with a wolf costume and pretend I'm on. So that's what I'm doing.
I kind of want to be a
enjoy figuring out all the tricks to the levels, because the more you play it, you do figure out there's certain kind of ways to do each level to kind of maximize your chances of getting through. And figuring that out is satisfying, because then you can get that technique proper locked down. So like you're basically guaranteed to get through each round.
I feel that we're at an advantage here, because I think looking at, and this is just from viewing some streams of it, there's a lot of mechanics in this that are very similar to the games we played growing up, like Mario Brothers. A lot of the platforming, exactly. Timing of your jumps.
Oh, the timing.
Oh, the timing of your jumps is... But then someone can just grab you and throw you. That's why it's rude. I'm going to say hello to John, and hello to Gareth, and hello to Owain, and hello to Laura.
Nev's also there.
Hello.
That's Owain, isn't it?
No.
Is it not? Oh, sorry.
Anyway, I think for me, like, going on about this game, it makes you want to play it. Like, as soon as we talk about it,
Jazz wanted me up.
Sorry.
And now we've lost Tom because of your antics.
Just rolling. Oh, have I gone again? My internet's really playing up today. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's
a and then you're back. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think just talking about this makes you want to play it. And I have to have a productive afternoon, and Fall Guys is probably going to get in the way. So it's like lunch break, half hour, play, done.
I couldn't do that with Fall Guys. I have done that. I've played a game on a lunch break, but I couldn't do it Fall Guys. I'd just be there forever.
It's too tempting to go back in.
I think you've all kind of hit the nail on the heads. It kind of brings up that nostalgia, those childhood TV programs, those childhood games. And it's a bright, colourful, fun environment that you can just go and play some games in. Yes, it's frustrating. And if you ever want to hear someone rage at Fall Guys, play with Lawrence, who is currently in chat.
I need to do this now.
I just want to watch it.
Lauro, if you're still there, mate, we need to jump in some games, because I've heard the stories of how ragey you get on this. So I'm looking forward to it.
I do have it on Steam now, so I want to experience this.
Yes, let's do it. Though you've all talking about game modes and like the different levels and stuff like that, and Paul Thomas has made a comment about the amount of people that don't understand seesaw in the game. Now, I understand how seesaws work. I get that you put weight on one side and it tilts, and then you got to keep going.
Gravity.
Seesaws is the worst game mode, in my opinion, in this game. It's so frustrating.
Why? Timing, Tom.
It is, and that's the thing. But it's the fact that when it's tilting, all of a sudden you're sliding off, and when you jump onto it, you fall over, and it's just like, it's so frustrating.
Did you ever go on a seesaw as a child or as an adult? We don't judge.
Kind of walk up to the seesaws, look at the one in front. It's like when you're driving a car. Like when you learn to drive a car, they tell you to not look at. So it's not about looking at the car in front of you.
Look at 3 cars ahead.
Three cars in front of you. And so same with seesaws. Just look ahead. Plan your route.
For anyone who just listens to that, always look at the car in front of you, because if it breaks and you go into it, Adam will not be liable.
Very true. But then if you're looking at the car 3 cars in front of you and you see them swerve out completely, you then know what's going to happen.
Representative of Microsoft said it was okay
driving with Adam, whose car won't start currently.
Oh, you beat me to it. You beat me to it.
Because of lockdown, not because
he just now has
of
to
my
look
driving.
After it. Moving on swiftly.
When was the last time you looked at a car 3 cars in front, Adam?
Sorry?
When was the last time you looked at a car 3 cars in front?
Oh. Anyway,
I mean, at least I've won at Fall Guys. So whatever.
Yeah, I want to quickly bring that up. I want to quickly bring that up because we are probably over time now, but we're having some fun. So it's always good to kind of keep it going. I'm ashamed to say this. I have yet to win a crown on Fall Guys. And I'm now going to get slightly worried that Ger's going to beat me to it.
This is now chicken dinner all over again. Go back a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and everyone was like, I've got a chicken dinner. I've got a chicken dinner. I've got a chicken. Nobody cares anymore if you've got a chicken dinner. Now it's, I've got a crown. I've got a crown. I've got a crown. I'm going to get one before Tom.
Yeah, that's my major worry. That's my major worry right now is that Ger's going to beat me to a crown. But Adam, how many crowns are you on?
No,
7 crowns. I can't even comprehend.
Look how happy he is. Look at the face.
So the first win. Oh my god, there is nothing like the first win. And I think it was on a Saturday night, hanging out with my mate, and that was when it happened. I was like, yes. And then since then I've had a night where I got another win. And then I had one night where I got 2 wins, and then I had one night where I got 3 wins, which was awesome.
It's because you don't have a car to ride around in, so you're confiscated to the rooms of your home.
All right, Hannah. At least I can drive my car when it's working. Jeez.
Have you ever seen me? I'm such a good driver. I'm such a good driver.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. If you ever need a lift,
anybody want
I mean, I live nowhere near you, so that's
anybody
not
want a saucer and milk for their comments? No, anybody?
I also have a very good selection of songs in my car too, so you'll be missing out, Adam.
There we go.
Party in Hannah's car.
Just luxury seesaws in front.
Yeah, just look for the seesaws. All right, Lawrence has got 2 wins as well. He's played far less than I have.
I've only played a few hours.
I've got a wolf. I've got a wolf hat.
You have got the wolf costume.
I'm happy with it.
But yeah, that's Fall Guys. If you hadn't guessed from us our excitement about talking about it and playing it and our frustrations and our joy, that game will encompass every emotion you have in your body. Jay, you have this to look forward to, mate. Honestly, you have this to look forward to. This game brings out every single emotion that you can possibly think of. In one game, and it is made by a small independent studio who have done a phenomenal job, and I don't think they were expecting it to do as well as it has, and it's absolutely blown up, and they are doing updates after updates after updates after patches and everything to make this game as enjoyable and playable for everybody that wants to play. So yeah, it's really it's low spec. You don't need a high performing PC to be able to play it.
Devolver Digital.
Yes, Devolver Digital and Mediatonic.
I did hear somebody say if they gave the ability for modders to make custom maps, it could be really interesting.
Oh, did anyone see the tweet they sent to Cyberpunk?
Yes,
that was hilarious. So they literally sent a tweet to Cyberpunk about a collab, and all asking how many retweets to do a collab between Fall Guys and Cyberpunk tweeted back going 1.
1 retweet. That's the thing that I was trying to get to. Like, this is a small independent studio that has managed to captivate the biggest developers and the biggest streamers and the biggest games in the world and go, hey guys, you want to put one of your characters or costumes in our game? And everybody is jumping on it. Like, as Adam said, we've had Cyberpunk. Dr. Disrespect has asked them to put a costume in for him. There are just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of gamers.
You got the ones where they've done it already as well. Like Half-Life was a pre-order, I think, or a preview thing if you're in a beta. I can't remember which. They've just done Team Fortress as well. Okay. So yeah, you've got now Team Fortress style characters in there.
That's amazing.
Pretty cool.
I have a question for all of you 3 people and in chat. Do you think this game would have been such a big success 3 or 4 years ago, or has the likes of Humans Fall Flat and that kind of opened the door to these types of games being a massive success?
It's hard to say because there's definitely a lot of comparisons in terms of visuals to Human Fall Flat, Gang Beasts, and there is certainly that appeal of seeing a game which is styled similar to a game that you love and going, oh, I've got to try that. So it's hard to say. It could just be all these different things converging. People who love the Takeshi's vibe, some people who love the Human Fall Flat or Gang Beasts vibe.
Yep.
Will it have been as successful without those precursors. Who knows? But
there's always got to be a first game that kind of links other games.
Yeah.
And I think if Fall Guys was this first game, if it got released 3 years ago, I'd have still played this like 3 years ago. It's just the pick up and playness of it. And just because it is, like, as you say, it's similar to the other games that have come before it. That's gaming. You said earlier, Ger, that every game's a first-person shooter. This is that type of that argument of going.
It's a break, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it would have done just as well as it's doing now. I'm glad it exists, to be honest.
It's certainly right place, right time now. Whether it would have been as successful, yeah, it's impossible to say. But
it probably would have looked quite different if it had come out 3 or 4 years ago, because there has been a lot of influence from different places. But games like that have been out for ages, a bit like, have you ever played the marble games where you are literally a marble and you go around the marble course?
Marble Madness.
Yeah. And it reminds me of that in a way, because there's all the different courses and there's all the different players, but you just have no control. It's literally just a look with the marble stuff. So from that point of view, that's been out a while and that's done really well. And streamers really gravitate towards that game. So I think it still would have done well.
Add in an anti-gravity mode.
What, with marble?
If you get bumped, you all of a sudden
just fly across.
You haven't got any traction at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are constantly updating it. They've already said that adding new costumes, adding new levels, tweaking some levels out of it because they're not as enjoyable. People have complained about them or fed back that certain things are broken within the game. So they're constantly updating it every week with new patches to make it better. And that's all you can really ask from a game developer, big or small.
I really hope they don't make Slime Climb less frequent, because it's frustrating as hell. But once you've mastered it, it's best.
That they're constantly making this game better. I like.
Oh, bless Tom.
Hopefully, I think my
Tom's going to eat it.
My internet is probably collapsing at the moment because we have definitely overrun a little bit. I think that's a fair assessment that my internet is slowly crumbling. But we have overrun our normal time slot, but we've had some fun today talking about it. But yeah, I think if anyone else has any final points they want to make, I think we will call it there, ladies and gents. Is everyone... Joe, are you going to be playing Fall Guys? Fall Guys this evening?
Not this evening because I've got the gym, but I might play tonight when I get home.
Let us know how you do, mate.
I'm not going to sleep tonight and I'm going to be wrecked tomorrow. So you'll know when you see me in the morning if I was or wasn't playing it.
Well, enjoy, mate. I hope you enjoy. Guys, if you haven't played it already, it is available to download on Steam. It's not $1 million, $15.99, £16, and doesn't require a lot of spec to be able to play. And if you do decide to buy it, let us know, and hopefully we'll join in some games with you guys. But to Hannah, to Adam, and to Ger, thank you very much for joining us on episode 16 of the Videocast, talking Windows gaming on PC. So thank you very much for that. Thank you all for joining us in chat. Hope you've enjoyed it. And until next week, we shall see you then. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Bye.